James Twin for the untouchable true school sports. Let's go, baby. Bow!
Be careful what you wish for because it can become a reality.
Yeah. The untouchable True School Sports Empire. And y'all know the rest, man. Now, this is my official post-fight review for Joet Gonzalez versus Arnold Khegai. And your result of the fight is first and foremost an amazing fight, a fun fight, another pro box banger. But more importantly, it is a split decision victory, finally going the way of Joet Gonzalez. Joet Gonzalez, I truly believe, ladies and gentlemen, that in Joet Gonzalez's career, it's been a very hard luck career at the world level. You know, he hasn't been able to get over the hump in the world title fights. Even in his lone non-world title loss to Isaac Dogboe, that was a fight a lot of people thought he won and he didn't get it, right? So he's always been right there. He's always proven to be a worthy adversary, opponent to a lot of these guys, but he just hasn't been able to get over the hump. But in this fight with Khegai, I think, like, I don't think he fought that much differently. I feel like Joet Gonzalez fought the normal Joet Gonzalez fight, but I feel as though, and I believe that Joet Gonzalez, in the key moments of the rounds, I think he did a better job in this fight of recognizing when to, like, own certain moments of the round, when to throw flurries, when to throw combinations. I also think it helped him that, you know, Khegai is not a high volume, high output type of fighter. He's a strong, rugged guy, comes from a kickboxing background, kind of has the body type of a Sergey Lipinets type of fighter. You know, and it was an interesting fight because early on, I think when they were exchanging the first like 2-3 rounds, Kheigai's strength was really showing itself to be a factor. Joet, I thought, did a great job of putting his punches together, and it got better as the fight wore on. And I think in this fight, Khegai, and from a stamina conditioning standpoint, he wasn't up to par with Joet. Joet seemed to up the pace round by round, moment by moment. And, you know, it got to the point where, like, Khegai, he's a very strong fighter, mid-range, not a great outside boxer. So that also allowed Joet to get his shots off from long range. But he was really good on the inside, right? Really strong on the inside. Not strong on the inside. He's good mid-range. He didn't really have any inside game. That's what I wanted to say. He didn't have no inside game. He lacked the know-how of how to fight on the inside. So he resulted a lot of holding. And this cost him dearly because in the 5th round, the referee took away a point for excessive holding. And I think Thomas Taylor, the referee, he probably should have taken another point because I believe it was the 9th round, Joet had him hurt with a body shot. And this dude, every time Joet closed the gap, hold. He held like 5-6 times. And Joet had him hurt and ready to go, and he couldn't really finish him because Khegai was holding a lot and he couldn't get the space and the just the real estate to get the shots off. So when Khegai was being that strong, physical, rugged guy, Joet was able to hold his ground. He got cut. You know, he had to deal with blood on his eyes. That's per usual with the Joet Gonzalez fights. And he handled it well, you know, and I think, you know, Joet showed tonight that he's a high character. He showed tonight that he can get over the hump. And what was so interesting about this fight was that these are two guys with 4 combined world title losses. You know, Khegai lost to Stephen Fulton. Joet has lost to Navarrete, Venado Lopez, and Shakur Stevenson. So these guys have been right there, but neither one of these guys has ever truly been the man when it comes to being in the world title fights. So I feel watching this fight, there was a sense of desperation that wasn't there from both those guys, lacking in their careers. And, you know, they both got a platform to shine, and they both shined. It was a great fight. And if you tuned in, you got your money's worth tonight. You feel like your time is well spent tonight watching Pro Box TV, watching Joet Gonzalez, watching Khegai fight. So Joet is officially back in the mix. And it's crazy because Khegai could have just sat on his ranking and waited for an opportunity because he was already ranked number 2 in the WBO coming to this fight. He was ranked number 12 in the IBF. So this wasn't like a not risky fight for Khegai. It was a very risky fight. He put up his number 2 ranking with the WBO and his number 12 ranking with the IBF on the line. And he's one of these fighters that, you know, Top Rank doesn't put a lot of money into his purse bids. There's not a ton of value in him as a fighter. He's been buried deep on Top Rank cards. He hasn't been a main event fighter or anything like that. So this is probably the biggest stage he's fought on was tonight on Pro Box. And, you know, I think for him, you know, even though he lost, people now saw that he's an exciting fighter. and he can still get opportunities in the loaded featherweight division. He will get those opportunities. So don't let's boxing industry don't throw Arnold Khegai to the wayside. He's a good fighter, and he's fun to watch, and I want to see him again in another entertaining fight. But for Joet Gonzalez, man, he's back in the mix. All of a sudden, you know, he's back in the mix. He's gonna get a chance, I feel, now with this win, especially with that being such a fun fight on a good platform like ProWalks. There's no doubt in my mind, and y'all can mark this video down. You can save this clip. Joet Gonzalez is going to, I think, get a world title shot against either Angelo Leo or Rafael Espinoza, because Joet Gonzalez is a top-ranked fighter, or I don't know if he's still a top-ranked fighter, but you know, they have that. If he's not still a top-ranked fighter, you know, they have that working history together, even if he's not, right? And top rank is used on plenty of times for fights, you know, for title shots. And now he's won a fight against a top-ranked fighter who was highly ranked, who was going to be, like, if it wasn't Joet that was going to fight, if it wasn't, you know, like if Joet didn't win this fight tonight, Khegai was eventually going to fight for the title, probably against Espinoza, or if Espinoza vacated and moved up to 130, maybe Shushu Carrington, something like that. But now I'm looking at 3 potential fights for Espinoza or for Joet. I could see either him against Angelo Leo in a voluntary situation, which would be an interesting fight because I know that Angelo Leo and Joet Gonzalez have history from sparring. So there's going to be some familiarity there, and they're both really exciting Mexican-American fighters. So there's that. You have Rafael Espinoza, who Top Rank is looking to build into the next Mexican star. He's supposedly fighting Edward Vasquez next. So if he gets past that, they could use Joet as another Mexican-American fighter to continue to build Espinoza, and Joet will be a willing dance partner and a fighter that is going to bring the fight to Espinoza. And then if he doesn't get a world title shot in any one of those fights, I think actually the most ideal fight for Joet that's not a title fight would be Bruce Carrington, because Bruce Carrington, I mean, let's be real, he beat Suleiman, or he beat, and I put that in quotation marks. You know, he got a gift decision against Suleiman Sagawa. And then Top Rank matched him up extremely soft, you know, to get him 2 wins. And I think he needs a win of some substance on his resume to really show that he belongs to fight for a world title. And so Joet has been on that world title challenging level so many times. If he can beat Joet, who just beat a guy that they were going to try to line him up to fight anyway in Khegai, this, I think, now shows that Shushu is ready for the, you know, to challenge for a world title. So those are the 3 fights I'm looking at for Joet. Now that he's back in the mix, I'm looking at Leo, I'm looking at Espinoza, and I'm looking at Shushu. And one dark horse candidate I'll throw out there, this is maybe unlikely, but Otabek Komatov is fighting April the 5th in Kazakhstan on the Johnny Bet card. If he gets through his fight, and I'm pretty sure he's still featherweight. If he's still featherweight, maybe Joet Gonzalez versus Otabek Komatov could be a fight that Top Rank explores and looks into, you know. There's all kinds of options. I think this win makes the division very interesting because Joet is a willing combatant. He's a fun opponent, and he still wants to get over the hump. He's still persistent. He's still hungry to try to, you know, fulfill his dreams and the goals, aspirations of being world champion. So congrats to him on a great fight. Congrats to Arnold Khegai on a great fight too. I know he's gonna feel gutted and feel down and discouraged that he lost, but I thought it was an amazing fight, and I really enjoyed this fight from both of them. You know, really fun exchanges. A lot of back and forth, a lot of drama. You know, it's what you want as a boxing fan when you're tuning into fights, you know, in prime time. So, you know, congrats to both guys on a great fight. Congrats to Joet Gonzalez on getting his name back in the mix in what I believe is his finest hour. And yeah, who do you want to see Joet Gonzalez fight next? Is it Leo? Is it Espinoza? Is it somebody else? Is it Shushu Carrington? Is it Otabek Komatov? Is it Mirko Cuello? Who do you want to see Joet Gonzalez fight now that his name is going to be back in the mix? Leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you could love me or you could hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this, make sure you guys click right over here.
Keep watching my boy BT put on the best interviews out here.